I doing wrong? What the heck? Maybe my phone will give me a little bit better stream manager. No, that's not what I wanted. Go back to... Oh, the joys of technology. Okay, no, I need to see my screen. Oh, I see. There we go. Here we go. Share. Okay. Copy link. Facebook. Okay. There's one. Now for Discord. Discord. Where's my Discord? Discord. And there we go. Paste. There's another. Yay, shameless self-promotion. Oh my god, hearing my own echo in my ears is hilarious. Okay, to fix that, I am going to mute myself. Anyway, I am recording this for YouTube as well, but I'm just, there we go. Okay, here. And plug myself on Luna's server. Paste. There we go. Okay, there. Now that I've let everyone know I'm streaming, I can get to work. Alright, so, on my Discord server, okay, I really got to turn this... Oh, that's my phone that I'm hearing it from. Okay. There we go. That takes care of the echo. So, on my Discord server, people asked if I could do a quick demonstration of how I created the animated borders for Luna's stream. So, I'm going to create an animated border today in Photoshop and then throw it on my stream. So let's get started. Photoshop. Here we are in Photoshop. So that's not what I want. I want new file. And I have a preset for 1920 by 1080, which is a standard standard HD monitor. 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. I always do 300 pixels per inch, which is basically the minimum I do anything at. I do larger depending on certain things, but that's the print standard. Although, funny thing, ordering a new printer that I'm purchasing on Kickstarter, and this is something that we're going to be offering hopefully by the end of the year. Depending on how fast they ship. The company is established, so it should be reliable. But it is an inkjet style printer that also does 3D printing. So you can print textured photos, textured images, and photos with depth and photos just with things popping out. You can print full inkjet direct to just about any object. And so I'm really excited because it's the kind of thing I've wanted to do, because I do a lot of digital creation and a lot of, all of my artwork starts as photography except for the little bit I do when I'm trying to learn painting. Actual physical painting. But for now, I digress. Let's get on with 1920 by 1080 standard border or standard screen size. if you broadcast in 4:3, you would want, you know, I think it's like, you know, if here's a square 4000 by 4000, you would need to just check the resolution of your monitor. That way it will look and fit your broadcast correctly. So I'm doing 1920 by 1080 because that's what most broadcasts are. My actual monitor will go up to like, is a UHD, so it's like 38 something. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, it's double this basically. So let's create that. Now I'm going to start with creating a square. Now some of those some of those borders are a little big at 70. So I'm going to make this one about 20 pixels. It's going to be a small border, very subtle. And let's see here. I'm going to do, this is going to be simple, and I'm doing this just for the, just for the stream. But it's a basic iridescent border, so I'm going to do that. Alright. Now, copy it. And edit, form, flip horizontal, that puts that over there. And let's line it up, perfect. Now we copy it again. Okay, so let me select that one, copy it with Control J on the keyboard, and then edit, transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise, and that will go back to full screen here, and yes, let's shrink that up, bring it down, and shrink that up. There we go. And there we have that overlapping. And now let's selected that one and duplicate it. Edit, transform, rotate clockwise. Yes, good. Okay, shrink you down. Put that there. Nope, nope. Line up at the top and line up at the bottom. Okay, here is a simple static border that transitions all the way around, right? And you saw how I took one, and the reason I know they're all the same size is because I started with just this one and then duplicated that layer. So now the interesting part, now to animate this, if you want to make a simple border, this is a very simple static border. However, you want to know how to make animated ones. So that's what we're going to do. So first, let me save this as iridescent static version 2. Okay. So now I'm going to hide 3 of the layers, and now I'm going to export as PNG transparency. Transparency is important. This is the most important thing. So that way you have just the file. Hey, Mapel Glades, how you doing? What was that? Okay. Your OBS display is kind of small and off on the top right. So we have big black bars in the bottom. Oh, okay. Let's see. Go to OBS. And then, okay, you said You can right-click your display capture, transform, and fit to screen. Okay. Where? Transform, fit to screen. Oops, nope, that was me, not the, undo that. Okay, so here, transform, oh yeah, off studio mode. So transform, fit to screen. That work? Thank you. Thanks, Maple. I really appreciate it. Okay, so back to my tutorial. Much appreciated. Maple Glades, I don't quite have anything like shout-outs figured out, but Maple is another photographer up in Canada. Awesome to follow. Lots of cool tips, tricks, sometimes just fun to hang out with. So that. My mic is, it's in the webcam that I'm using, so it's not a great mic. I have yet to get a proper mic. My kid has one, Luna has one, I don't have a proper mic yet. I will have to get that. So let me go in and adjust my audio up a little bit. Let's see. I wonder if I can use a different mic. I wonder if my headphone has one in. Nope, it doesn't. So, yeah, I'll have to use that. Stick with that for now. Nope, there are no filters on the mic. There is just... I'm not even sure where on the webcam it is. I can't actually see it, so I know it's in there. Ah! Look, this is an amateur production, alright? I'm not great at streaming. Yeah, it's just the webcam mic, so I'll do my best to speak up a little bit more. And yeah, let me check. There shouldn't be any audio filters. Yeah, there are no audio filters. Okay. Anyway, let me go back to the tutorial and let's see here. Oh, that helps. Thank you. And notice how helpful Mapel Glades is here. He is always willing to share and always willing to help. I love that about Mapel Glades. Check his stream out when you get a chance. And you said go to filters, do noise suppression. Add three-band equalizer. Add noise suppression. Okay. I've got the CPU for it. Okie doke. Hopefully that helps. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. I'll follow your instructions. Back to OBS. Where are we? Where are we? OBS. Going back to the EQ. And up it. Ah, there we go. Slow down. Aha, cool! Demonstration of how to mix. High up 5. And mid down 5. That's close enough. How do I sound now? Let's see. Looks a little better. Wait for it to catch up. Cool. What do you think? Are we good? Okay, I will keep talking, and maybe I'll bump that up just a little bit higher, just to bring the mid up a little bit. All right, let's try mid here. How am I sounding now? Any good? Better? Maybe. Um, Once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Bully of Tea. Her winds blew like her bow, dipped down below. My bully boys go. Soon may the wellerman come. Yeah, the headphone. I don't think these headphones have a mic in them. Nope, these. Nope, it's just a volume control on this headphone, so it doesn't have a mic. So, yeah, I will get a proper mic, I promise. I'll do that before my next stream, whichever that will be, because it's been months since my last stream. However, I'm gonna try and get on more, just because it's kind of fun, and I appreciate because you teach me, and I love learning. So thank you very much. And if you haven't checked out Maple Glades, and this goes for whether you watch Twitch frequently or whether you're watching me on YouTube, check out um, Maple Glades. He's really cool and a really nice person. So let me get back to what I was doing. Thank you for helping me fix my audio live on camera. And minimize that. Okay, so now where was I? I was going to show you how to animate a simple border. So step one is I'm making the top border right now. So you're exporting the file as PNG, which is portable network graphic, in transparency mode. So export that, and this is going to be top I2. Okay, now I'm gonna do the next part, which will be left, and we export it again, and left I2. And there may be an easier way to do this, like with Adobe Animate or something else. However, this is how I know how to do this. It's not too cumbersome, but there may be an easier way. I'm still figuring that out. But it's very easy to do it this way. It's just a little bit time consuming. So we're gonna export this as PNG, transparency, export. This will be bottom I2. Okay. I need to do export as PNG. Okay, we're gonna do left I2. Thanks, Maple. Yeah, I get that. I really appreciate the lurk. And right I2 file export as PNG export. Right I2. There. Now, let me take that, go to Wondershare Filmora. This is a free program. Downside, it's super easy to use. The downside is if you don't pay for it, which it's not that expensive, you get stuck with the Filmora logo. I pay for it just because my son likes to use it a lot. The other thing you can use is DaVinci Resolve. Very similar interfaces. DaVinci Resolve is extremely powerful, has lots of cool features, but sometimes, right now, I'm just going for simplicity. So I'm going to do a new project. And I don't need that. Okay, I don't need add. So now we go to bloody heck, where did I save those? Gotta look at where I save these things. Or I have way too many files, people. It's crazy. But work in progress, active editing, border parts. Okay, there we go. I had a feeling it was something like that. But works in progress, active, border parts. So let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring all of these pieces in. Come on. Why'd you put that there? All right. Bottom left. No. Bottom left. Top right. There we go. Yes. All of those are actually. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's Photoshop. Zoinks. Okay. Put that there. Here we go. So, now I've got my 4 pieces in here. So now we're going to put them in. And now I gotta move my camera. Okay, camera's still good. I just need to be able to see my screen. So I'm going off at an angle. So now, how we're gonna animate this. Let's go. Okay. Left. Bottom. Top. Like you go. Now we copy paste. So now we're going to keyframe. Oh, oops. Sorry. Starting with the top. Keyframe. Go to, let me zoom in just a little. Move down the timeline. Add another keyframe. So now, on, no, I need this one. That one is going to start there. This one, sometimes you got to zoom all the way in on this stuff to get the right frame. Now I'm going to go here, select that keyframe. Okay, not sure what I just did there, but there we go. Add a keyframe. So this one is now going that way. Move that keyframe there. Now let's test. Okay, back to the beginning. Add a keyframe. Bring this back over. Why are you being a pain, filmora? Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, the joys of animation. Okay. Delete that keyframe. Delete that keyframe. Let me start these over. And delete. You know what? Just delete that whole one. Okay. Starting over. All right, add a keyframe. That's going to start in that position. So now, end of this file, right there, add a keyframe, and move you there. Okay. Now, if I drag it back, there we go. There's the animation. Moves it up. So now we take this one and we position it right there. And add a keyframe. And then we position this here. Add a keyframe. Let's get rid of these. Don't accidentally click on them. Now maybe I can move this one. Why are my arrow keys not working? What the ever-loving fudge, filmora? Why are you being like this today? Oh my god. Oh, now it's working. Bloody technology. Take that keyframe, drag it all the way. So now, let's go back and test it. And, oh, right. I forgot. That's got to go on top. Ooh, that gave me an idea for a new animation. Where it's, yeah. Fine. Delete. You. Copy. Here, duplicate. Thanks. And let's put you here. And let's just your starting point right there. All right, now play. Oops. I need to. Let's see, where is it? Yes, here we go. Transform. Frontal. There we go. That's not what I meant to do. And let's. Blast it. Oh my gosh. There probably is a simpler way to animate stuff like this. I just don't know it. Using keyframes is kind of a pain. So why are you? Oh, that's right. I need you over here. Ending like that. Oh, blast it. Did I just walk it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You probably see what I'm trying to do, and Normally, it's not this hard. You go that way. Okay. Now, let's take a fresh top right there. Back to the beginning. Add a keyframe. And we're going to start this one over here. Flip horizontally so that the colors line up. Go to the edge. Add another keyframe. And there we go. Bring it up to there. That right. Here. Now, test. Yeah. And somewhat smooth. Okay, let's take this one. And what we'll do is just select it just a touch. That's 100%. That way. Let's do unlock. I'm just going to scale you 101. Now, play. That, read it, and play. Ever loving fun. Okay. This kind of stuff is what drives me absolutely bonkers about animation. However, I'm not. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Now play. There we go. Now those two are working. Okay, top's done. And now we just do the same thing for the bottom and the right. And let's do bottom. Turn that on. Move that up. Nope. We need to insert layer. Oh, right. Up. 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 There. Up. Up. You here. There. We're going to do left, left, and then right. That. Undo that, hide that. There we go. Let's see. We got the top set, so now let's do the bottom. Now, which way did I go with the top? Yeah, it's moving to the right. So how fancy do you want to be? Hi, Avatar. I'm making the border that I said I was going to do the other day. So here you go. Um, let's see. So keyframe for this one. You are going to, oh wait, let me hide my top so I don't click on those. Going to move, no, yes, you start there. I'm going to change this x-axis to 102. Then we're going to click over here, add a keyframe, move this all the way over there, and zoom in a little so I can move this keyframe to the end. Now, this one, add a keyframe, move it over to the beginning, so it overlaps right there. No, 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 I did not want that. I want my Y at 100 and my X at 102. Attention. Okay. Okay, there you go. 1 under X 102. Now, that's supposed to be there. Okay. Oh, God. You're supposed to be. Okay, okay. I do. You. Why? God. There we go. Oh my goodness, that works. I swear this machine is having an attitude problem today. Okay. Now, we're supposed to start there. Now let's go to the end. Oh, I see. There's the keyframe missing. So you move. Actually, do I want it moving in the opposite direction? Yeah, let's get fancy. We'll move in the opposite direction. Okay. That's fine. Yes, yes. I call him Mini. I really do call him Mini a lot. I don't actually say come Mini, let's go, but um I probably will now that I said that. Let's see, where am I? Here we go. You going to start there and end. Change it to here. Change that. We're gonna move. How do you like it? That keyframe. This keyframe, put that. There. Now maybe I can select Drag this over and move this the other way. Now stop. Ah, okay, that should be now play again. Where are you? Where? This is where. What are you on this key frame? What are you on this key frame? Okay. Do it and explain nothing. Okay, so you should be starting over there. There we go. Oh, it's doing that stupid gap thing. That's because I goofed on that. Okay, there we go. There we go. 100. No. 2. Right? And play. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill this thing. Oh, I know. I know what. I know what I did. So this key for me. Basic mask, AR, tools, animation, color. Okay, seriously, that I have made like 6 or 7 of these, and I have not had as many problems as that when I'm trying to do this today. It's just, it's normally not this frustrating. However, right. Yep, I see what I did. You go there. You back to the beginning. And this form. Yeah, close enough. All right. Let's see what we've got. All right, let's check the top and bottom together, see how they look. Yep, moving in the same direction. Or moving in opposite directions, that's cool. Now let's do the sides. Okay. All right, dark that, dark that, dark that, dark that. And let's do the left side. Why? Because left. Right, right is wrong. I don't know. I'm just battling. Okay, where am I? Here. Oh, that's right. Left, because I'm a leftist. Okay, keyframe. What on earth? How did I do that? Undo. Add a new keyframe. Here we go. So, yeah, it is definitely the reporters first. Hide you. You over. What on earth? It is doing things that I didn't know it would do. Okay, come here. Try this again. Deeply. What the heck? There we go. Back to the beginning. Up here. Come here. Insert a keyframe. Great. Now go to the end. And hide. Hide. Insert keyframe. Let's go down. We'll go up with the right side. Now we can turn this back on. Go to this one. Back to the beginning. There we go. And we'll start you. Rule number 1, move the red thing. All right, let's zoom this to where I can see just like that. Okay, perfect. Here we go. That one's good. Hide you. Show up. Show me this one. We're going to keyframe you. Add a keyframe. Good. Go over here. Add a keyframe. And go back to the beginning. Click on that keyframe. You start up here. We can show that. And now, any keyframe. And we flip this. Now, hey, it worked. Hallelujah. Only the, 128th try. Yep, the clip line. Don't talk about the clip line. And then finally, let's animate the 4th side. And so I went down on the left side, so we'll go up on the right side to give it that nice, hypnotic, mesmerizing effect. So, add a keyframe. Now, move the red line, your action line here. Add another keyframe. Move this all the way up. There we go. Let's flip. I'll flip the other one. And now drag that keyframe to the end. Back to the beginning. Keyframe. Nope, gotta go here. Add another keyframe. Hide that. Flip you. Move you all the way down. And go to the end. Add a keyframe. And move it all the way up. This keyframe to the end. And let's see if we did it right. Looks like it. Okay. So now, if we unhide all of these, and hit play, ooh, that's kind of pretty. I just want to fix this bottom one. What did I do from the bottom one? X102, Y100. X102, Y100. Let's go back to the beginning. X102, Y100. That's why. It's supposed to be at Y0. Now, play. There we go. That nice, smooth transitions across. All the colors blending nicely. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's perfect. Yay, we got it. So here we finally go to export. No, this is not a vortex. This is an iridescent animated border. 1920 by 1080. Quality high. Definitely use GPU acceleration. Device. I don't get why it has device here. No. 1920 by 1080, high quality. Advanced features. Yeah. Low space. No, that's fine. 30 frames per second is good. Good for streaming. And definitely use GPU acceleration. Format, there we go, that's why. Format MP4 1928 or high quality. And it's a tiny file, so it should take like nothing. There we go. Did it save? Did it really name this Dresden Science Project? Oh, that's what I messed up. Okay. Export. That's what I do. Export as GIF. I call it export. There we go. That's what makes it cool for streaming. So now let's apply this to this stream right here, right now, live. And let's go back to my OBS. We're going to add image, create a new animated iridescent border. Okay. Choose. Where's that? No, no. Where did it save again? Oh my god. Don't be as spacey as me. Please pay attention to where you save your file. Export. Let's call this border. Okay, GIF. I know it's supposed to be GIF, but animated interchange format does not make sense. It's graphics interchange format, so I call it GIF. Yeah, Avatar, that's yeah, I often have multiple saves for simple things just because I do not pay attention. All right, I got the name right this time, but now open the folder. There we go. Oh, it's in videos for sale. Okay, there we go. That's easy. So let me go back to OBS and go to my Instagram videos for sale. Animated Iridescent Border. Okay. And no, you go down there. Now we're going to take our display capture, shrink you just a teeny tiny bit. And voila. Almost well. There, perfect. Close enough. Okay, good enough for government work. And voila, I suddenly have an animated border. That's funny, Avatar. That's really funny. Yes, one, yes, two, yes, three. I like that. Okay, so now hopefully, we go. Let me just save this as